this first scene as quick as possible. Trudy, is everybody fired up?
Are you ready?
Well, we've got a lot of action to squeeze in today, right? Check out drivers, make sure we're good.
You got it.
All right, today, ladies and gentlemen, we're shooting a big chase sequence similar to the ones you just seen on the big screen, only we're shooting a brand new action-adventure film set in the south of France. All you need to know right now is that our hero is in a red car, and he has a top-secret envelope with him. Now, everybody else is just trying to prevent him from leaving town with this top-secret information. So that's the scenario. Ready, drivers, ready?
Yeah, we're all set.
Okay, here we go. Let's slate, please.
Brothers, I like chase sequence 7A, take one. Mark.
All right, all cars, my countdown. Director's action in 3, 2, 1.
Action! Today's shoot. Today we're going to show you what goes into creating complex vehicle stunts, just like the ones you just saw. Now, one of the most important things to learn where you got to hire the best stunt coordinator you can find. We found him, all right. A member of your creative team with everything you're seeing out here is our lead stunt coordinator, Ray Eady.
Hey, buddy, how you doing? Thanks very much. Appreciate that. Thanks for coming out today.
Yeah, great crowds out here. Thanks for coming by to see the production. We're off to a nice start with that first scene.
Yeah, good stuff.
Drivers being aggressive out there, hitting the marks. We like that. A lot more action on the way as well. But Ray, take a moment, tell our guest what you do for this production.
Oh yeah, sure we have to. My job is to choreograph all the action you see here on the film set. I need to make sure the director right here gets every shot that he needs, and most importantly, make sure it's all done safely.
That's right. Well, we talk safety every single day here, and obviously with these extreme stunts, it is our top priority.
Yeah, that's for sure. These guys make it look easy, but it does take a lot of planning to get it right and stay safe. So speaking of planning, mind to check us out?
We'll see you.
All right.
Don, I just got word from the booth. We have playback.
Okay, let's do a video assist cam moment.
Phil, let's roll video assist camera 1, please.
You're going to see black and white images on the screen. This just helps us preview what we've shot before the film is developed. It's called video assist. We have cameras all over the set. Most of the footage, though, taken from my two handheld camera operators. Got Britt down here with me. That's Chris on the camera truck. But I just want you to notice how we're framing the action in some of these shots. Keeping the camera low actually makes it look like the car's going faster than they really are. Now, don't get me wrong, in this short distance, as you saw at the top of the scene, now we call this acceleration alley. They are getting upwards of 60 miles per hour at times. Still, keep the camera low, keeps it exciting for a chase film. A technique used in almost every car chase you've seen in the motion pictures. Great footage, let's just get right to the height of the chase.
Let's roll the ramp shots. All angles, please.
Hertz of Tree, when this was happening, we love it as well. That's why we put it in here, but there it is, that high-performance machine, the red Hero car on a reverse jump. Taken right from the camera truck. Sure, we'll take a look at it again in slow-mo so we can really capture the detail as this car goes airborne. Look at Ray right there, hiking his leg up. He's very excited about that reverse jump.
Nice move.
Yeah. All right. Here we go, a couple angles for you right here. Back to Britt's camera as he zooms in on that driver firing off a weapon. Here's what we call a split car. That's through magnetics. The driver himself releases the magnetic seal, and off that car goes. It's a nice POV from dashboard cam. Let's talk about this Hero car. Let's bring up camera 4 and let's freeze the jump.
Okay, guys, let's get to that jump. Go ahead and freeze that mid-flight.
Got it, a little freeze frame. But we're at Disney, so we'll call that the frozen frame. Very special vehicle for us, though.
Yeah, it definitely is. That car was designed specifically for our film set. It has 4 forward gears like any other car, but this car also has 4 gears in reverse, and that lets our driver really accelerate across the set no matter which way he's facing. Something else that we can show you right there, that transparent view coming up right there, as you can see that blue part toward the back shows where the engine is located. Now I put the engine behind the driver's seat because that keeps all the weight of the vehicle right in the middle, and that gives the driver better balance of the vehicle. It also gives them the ability to spin more quickly, and that provides better maneuverability on all these tight turns.
And speaking of tight, it is not a luxury ride for the drivers. They are cramped in the vehicles, but still able to pull off these incredible maneuvers.
Yeah, that's for sure. Hey, just a second, I'll bring him out.
We have some time. Let's go ahead and introduce the Hero to this great crowd, okay?
Hero on the set. Let's get the Hero out to the set, please.
All right, one of the finest drivers in business. So lucky to have on our set our Hero car driver, Mr. Chris Morena. Chris Morena, Hero car driver extraordinaire, most stunts. Great stuff. Check this guy out. He's all over the place. He's got the world record for the longest jump of a limousine in the world. And the Guinness Book of World Records. Amazing stuff. Chris Morena, great driving for us. 180s, 360s, 540s, just spinning around. But he had a jump there too, that backwards jump. In reverse over a wrench. It's kind of dangerous. You jump in reverse like that. Is that any tips on how you pull that trick off?
You do it in reverse gear.
Do it in reverse. That's not really a tip. That's more like nice. But use mirrors. No, that's not true at all. I guess I'll make a secret. This unique one-of-a-kind car actually has a twin.
Hero return to the set, please.
Good though. Put it up. Drive a car in reverse at really high speeds. But let me tell you, jumping a car backwards, well, that's so dangerous we couldn't even do it here on our set. So instead we built an entirely new Hero car, identical to our first one in every detail except for one. In this car, the Hero faces out the back.
We even took it a step further. Built a reverse stunt driver, make it look like he was facing out the front. So reverse Hero, let's hear for little Timmy Walker.
Timmy Walker! Now y'all will be wondering how we made a car switch in the middle of a take without actually seeing it happen. We have any footage we can share on that?
Great, you know we do, yeah. Phil, let's roll the backstage footage, please.
There it is, look at that. Is there a Hero car? Got the back of our set in reverse. Now right there you can see the reverse Hero car. He is waiting in position to take over.
Two cars like runners passing a baton in a relay race. Once the main car disappeared, that's when the reverse car took over without missing a beat.
All right guys, we're good to go. Thanks all.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Let's have you check setups. We'll be back in a second. We just need a little bit more time before we shoot this next scene. However, you're gonna love this. I got the guys in the control booth. They put together for you a really spectacular tribute to one of the most beloved cars of all time.
Oh, God, they did.
Yeah, someone say the greatest car in Disney Pixar movie making history.
Oh, yeah, he's a legend.
He is a legend.
A legend.
You betcha. You know who we're talking about, right?
Oops, not so secret now. We got ourselves a report of a bad guy type spy car right where you is. And he's got himself a secret weapon. But don't worry, I got me a secret weapon too. It's my own red hero car. Lightning McQueen.
Mayor, where are you?
Right up here, buddy.
What are we doing here?
There's an enemy spy with a secret weapon, and you've got to stop him.
Come on, seriously, an enemy spy with a secret weapon? Hey, look, it's an enemy spy car. Whoa, an enemy spy car?
That's him. Come on, Lightning. Get her done. Trace him through the center tunnel. I'm gonna send me a movie trip to destroy his secret weapon.
Hey, you! I got you in my headlights, pal.
You'll never catch me, McQueen.
I am speed. Lightning! I got you now. That's what you think.
It worked. Looks like that bad guy got struck by lightning.
Gotcha!
Hey, y'all, give it up for Lightning McQueen. You done good, buddy.
Well, it helps that I made such a good choice.
In what?
And my best friend.
I'll see you back at Road Yonder Friday.
Race you there.
A race? Dad, come. See you later.
All right, how cool is that, huh? Nice special appearance there by Lightning McQueen. Saving the day once again.
Pretty great, pretty great.
Our number 95. Pretty exciting. This is also exciting what we're about to shoot here. Let's go ahead and check with Chris.
Yeah.
Make sure he holds the line on this, okay? I don't want anything to go wrong. Let me get on the camera truck, get into my position, and Trudy,
Yes.
in the meantime, why don't you set the scene for us?
Okay, sounds great. Okay, here's what's going on. Our hero is still being pursued, but he's having a really difficult time because he has to get around the market carts and all the trucks that you can see out on our set. So thanks to Ray, our hero is going to be doing a lot of craziness down here. He'll be driving backwards, he'll be spinning around. There's going to be a lot of challenges for him in this particular scene. How's he going to do? Well, it's going to get really intense really fast. We're about to find out. Can't wait.
All right, terrific. Truck is ready.
All set?
Here we go. Let's slate, please.
Rolling, blockade sequence 8. Take 1, mark.
All right, all the cars, my countdown during this action in 3, 2, 1.
Action. surprise. Let's take a look at our hero, Chris Morena, in action. Guys, show me what we grabbed in this. Chris makes this look easy, but he's going to calculate his speed and carefully measure everything out here. Maintain a certain speed to get up that ramp to touchdown top center of that semi. Then he plummets right into an airbag. Not a soft landing by any means, still bounces around quite a bit in that cab, locks the brakes, pulls a 180, trying to anyway, and just taps that wall. There is not a lot of brake room coming off that airbag, which, by the way, was custom designed specifically for us to do this stunt. Now, I'm going to show you a part of the finished film a little bit later on. You're not going to see that airbag in the film because of the magic of editing.
Yep, it's also one of the very important reasons why you should never try these kind of stunts on your own. We have a lot of safety equipment around here you can't even see because of our camera angles and our editing.
All right, nice. Let's clear up these trucks. I want to get the pickup shot in. Can we make that happen?
Yeah, we can party for it.
All right, so Ray's going to bring out the red hero car. We need some extra footage of this vehicle on its own. Not necessarily doing a scene, but we want to keep it exciting. And I know we can manage that. There's got to be at least one person sitting in this 5,000-seat stadium that would love to drive that red car for us. I'm going to give you an opportunity right now. I need one enthusiastic volunteer to come down here. We're going to put you on camera. You're going to drive the car. Judy, you're up there.
Yep.
Find me a driver to play the hero. Could be anybody here. You don't need a driver's license to do this, so anybody.
Goodness, this is awesome. Okay, once in a lifetime. So what about a kid?
Let's get a kid.
All right, there's one right here. Jumping up and down like a crazy person. Perfect. Yes. All right, walk with me. Let's go meet the
All
director.
right, great energy out there. Thank you.
I know, right? Congratulations. And what is your name?
Jonah.
Jonah. Nice to meet you, Jonah. Where are you from?
Pittsburgh, PA.
Get up for Jonah from Pittsburgh, PA. We got steal a fan coming your way. All right, Jonah. How old are you?
I'm 8.
8 years old. It's your lucky day.
All right, Jonah, look at this big screen. I'm going to show you a part of the film. Then I'll tell you what you're going to do, okay?
Okay.
All right, let's roll the clip, please.
Our hero's on foot. He's in trouble. He calls for his car. Look at this. Using a remote in his watch. Car gets to him. Hero gets in. Makes his escape. I need a longer shot of that car. Jonah, you're going to be driving this special car. Here's Ray to tell you what's so special about it.
Yep, sure will. Jonah, it's a full-size remote control car, and you're going to drive it with that remote control right there. Let's take a look inside. I'm going to show you exactly how it works. And you'll see this is the third version of our hero car to date. All right, on the left-hand side right here, you can see this lever that controls the steering. You can turn the wheels to the left and right. And this button in the middle controls the throttle just like this. Pick up on that, got to adjust that. Now the right side lever, well, that makes the car move forward and backwards, so it works just like a toy store remote control car. A couple differences though. It's a lot bigger, it's a lot more expensive. So for that reason, I will just turn the power down, keep it nice and safe, nice and slow. And what you want me to do is next seat.
Can I get you in?
Oh yeah, I'll take it.
Okay, thanks. All right, Jonah. Have you ever driven a remote control car before?
No.
Okay, that's okay. Judy's going to coach you, okay? And then we'll let you do it all on your own, all right?
Okay.
Just keep in mind that it is a $100,000 vehicle.
Okay.
Yes, okay, but no need to be nervous, Jonah. Come here, we're going to practice. So put your finger right on the button right there, and I'll help you out with this little practice. Go ahead and push that forward. Now keep your eye on the car. Pushing this forward is making the car go forward, so there you go. Now you can't say you haven't done this before. Awesome! Look at you. Great, go ahead and let go. That's how you make the car stop. That was excellent, that was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's try it again. Grab that button again. This time I want you to pull it back to take the car in reverse. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take it over to that bridge over there and then bring it to a stop. Remember what to do? How to do that? Okay, a little bit further. A little bit further. You're doing great, doing great. There, let go. Awesome.
Okay, you got it? Pretty easy, right?
Kinda.
Yeah, you want to go faster?
Yeah.
Okay, let me flip the switch. Watch the car now, okay? That's the key. We'll go forward and then we'll go back again, okay? All right, let's go forward. You remember?
Yep.
Straight up. Action. Side of the car from Brazil and is a Lights Motors Action Extreme Stunt Show driver pin.
Wow.
Yeah, you can't get this pin anywhere else, okay? That's yours.
Thank you so much.
You got it.
All right, let's hear it for a new stunt driver.
All right, we're just about ready for the next big chase sequence. Now we're shooting this, as we often do in movies, out of sequence. We have a lot of complex stunts coming up for you in this chase. I highly recommend your cameras rolling as well. You're going to see some incredible stunts in this scene. The most we've seen so far, and the most dangerous. There's so many stunts in this scene. I put Ray in the scene. He doesn't mind. Been a stuntman most of his life. You got to look up though. In fact, there he is, 50 foot out.
Yep, top of the building. I'm going to see him here waving at you. You know, one of the great things about being a stunt guy is that your job changes every single day. One day I'll double the hero, and the next day I'll find myself shooting at him. That's what I'm doing today. I'm playing a bad guy, shooting at the hero down there. Now, because I'll be a bad guy in this scene, and you kids want to guess how I'm betting it down? Exactly right. I'm going to jump down, I'm going to fall on that pad, and because I'm about that 50 feet high and traveling close to 30 miles an hour, we're hitting that pad. Thanks a lot, Don.
We're shooting the beginning of the film where you see the hero for the first time. He wears a gray jacket, just picked up this top secret envelope. This course our hero, you met him earlier, doing all the great driving for you. Once again, from New York, Chris Morena. Chris has done a tremendous amount of stunt driving for us already for the film. Now in this scene, playing the role of stunt double for the beginning part. And then we're going to add some motorcycles into the chase, okay? All right, ready to shoot this? Feel good? All right, here we go. Go ahead, Trudy.
Rolling. Motorcycle chase, sequence 3. Take 1. Mark.
On the countdown in 3, 2, 1, action! just take a look at that final part of the fire burn.
Phil, let's roll the burn sequence for Don, please.
Keep in mind it's a stunt in itself just to drop the bike, let alone be engulfed in flames. Open up the throttle, use the rear brake. Then moving the bike to slide out from under you so you don't get trapped underneath the vehicle. All he then had to do is ride right through that trench of fire. Quickly up on his feet. You'll see how quickly he'll be engulfed in flames. Nice footage here by the camera team. He's working it for us, trying to get a full body burn going. And there it is right there. You see it's just an inferno one. Some of this footage is going to end up in the final film. Around 10 seconds in, he does start feeling that intense heat. We know it because he goes down. Of course, our crew right there to put him out. We're going to wait for thumbs up, make sure he's okay and not feeling hot spots. Something that we try and use as many different cameras and as many angles as possible.
Yeah, the last thing you want to do is have these guys sit for this kind of stuff more than one time. It's just too dangerous.
You're right, it's an elaborate stunt to pull off. You certainly spent a good amount of time behind the scenes getting suited up just so we can capture these few moments.
Yeah, that's for sure. Probably 30 or 45 minutes of setup time. The reason it takes so long is he has to wear 5 layers of protective gear. I'll show you those. The first one's a dry layer of flame-resistant material, then followed by a layer of padding. And that padding will protect him when he drops that bike and slides across our deck. Then another layer of that flame-resistant material. Then the fourth layer is a driving suit that we saturate in advance and then cool to help his body temperature down. Finally, layer number 5 is another driving suit that we paint. Whether you see it is right there with a flammable gel. That gel releases a fume. It's the fume that ignites and burns, not the suit itself.
Now we can do amazing things with digital effects, but nothing beats capturing fire stunts or high falls live. All right, we're about 2 minutes away from this explosive finale. Let's get a car into camera alley. We'll take Rick's camera. Let's go inside. Let's show our guests how much we modified the vehicle.
I'd love to. That sounds great. Hey, do me a favor. How about V2, please? Camera alley.
Okay, V2 to the set. Let's get V2 out here, guys.
We had them shipped directly to us from Germany, and then we cut them out and modified them to suit every need for the stunts we knew we wanted to include in this film.
Yep, that's right. But then what we meant for us here at the set was taking these cars and stripping them down to their bare bones to make them as light as possible, and then rebuilding them from scratch. Starting back here in the back, we put in a rally car crash cage. Now, these pipes you see inside here, I actually call it a crash cage. That protects our drivers if there were an accident during these dangerous stunts, keeps them nice and safe. And the second thing we did, we got the car's original engine. We replaced it with one you can see inside there. There's a big shot of the big screen. That is a 1300cc motorcycle engine. Only weighs half as much as the car's engine did. Still has all the power that we need. So now you have a car specifically designed from scratch and built by us right here to do all these tricks. All right, let's look at the front, show you a couple more things. These guys make it look really easy. Why don't you take a look inside the car? We'll show you some video of that here in a second. And it's going to see how easy it looks. Actually, even all the stuff we're doing, you can tell inside that's how complex it is. There, all at one time, the throttle, clutch, steering wheel, emergency brake, really very complicated maneuvers, but allows these guys to perform these great stunts really smoothly and cleanly. But take a look at that emergency brake. There's no thumb switch on the end of it, like you can see in your car at home. That means it lets it go, automatically unlocks, perform our stunts with a lot more speed and accuracy. The last thing I'll show you is a gear shift. Second, third, fourth gear, push it forward, down tip, pull straight down. In the business, we call that a bump shift. And how do you get to reverse? You twist the T-bar handle. Once you twist that handle, same 4 gears in reverse. You can fly across our set, whichever way you're facing. All right, Corey, thank you for your time, man. We're going to move on, buddy. Get down here.
Complex vehicle stunts. Did you have a good time? Okay. But right now I'm going to show you a part of the finished film. This is what I want you to do. I want you to find those scenes that you saw us shooting here. For Ready in the Booth, let's go ahead and roll it.